I think Ronaldinho is probably the best example in my lifetime of a player who exhibited divergent thinking on the pitch. He's a player who, what we would call maybe that playfulness, the childlike playfulness for the game, he still maintained that at the top level. And that childlike playfulness is essentially what we're discussing here. And when we look at play, it's interesting because I used to work in China for 1 year, and in Chinese culture, a lot of parents might argue that play is time wasted. They've got a very structured society where everything is organized for the child. For example, they go to school, after that they have a tutor, after that they have a piano teacher, after that they have a football coach or so on. But there's very little time left for them just to go and do what they want. And when you look at different animals, you find that there's a consistency for young animals to play. And considering the evolutionary pressure that still exists, for example, on tigers or on lions in the jungle, then it would be very strange if they were just wasting time and yet they were able to survive for thousands of years in the way that they have via the evolutionary structure. So then what is the purpose of play? And when we look at it, we look at the studies, we find that the purpose of play is to have a time in your life where you're not under the pressure to get everything right at that moment, but you're able to explore new and creative ways to solve a problem. So for example, if you were to look at baby tigers, then you will see that they practice different hunting techniques with their brothers and sisters. They hide behind trees, they jump out, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, the mother tiger still goes and makes the kill and brings the food back. So they still eat